My name is Muhammad Fajrul Karnani. I'm from class of 423A37. In this time, I will bring you the latest news in the past week. On the first news, Israel troops withdraw from Jenin after brutal attack that kills 12 Palestinians. Israel forces withdraw from the Palestinian city of Jenin on Tuesday, 4 July 2023, after carrying out one of its largest military operations in the occupied West Bank. Reuters witness said the brutal Israel military operation killed at least 12 people and injured hundreds more. 12 Palestinians, at least 5 of them fighters and 1 Israel soldier, have been killed in the violence Israel calls the military operation. The operation, which the army said was aimed at destroying militant infrastructure and weapons in the Jenin refugee camp, was launched with a drone strike on Monday, and more than 1,000 troops were deployed. Densely populated refugee camp, where some 14,000 people live in less than half a square kilometer, has been of the local points of a wave of violence that has swept the West Bank for more than a year, sparking international concern. Next news. The figure of the iPhone fraudster twins is up 35 billion. The figures of twins with the initial R and R were reported for fraud case of buying and selling iPhones with loss reaching 35 billion. It was revealed on one of them is a former employee of the Ministry of Commerce. Suhanto said R had resigned on July 1, 2022. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Trade did not know anything about the figure of his twin brother, who also had the initial R, who was also involved in the case. The Ministry of Trade is also not aware of the chaos in the iPhone sales and purchase fraud case that is currently ensnaring the former employee. They learned about the problem from reports on social media. Next news. Baraiskrim curbed the circulation of 428 kilograms of methamphetamine and 162,932 ecstasy pills. Baraiskrim Polri during June 2023 carried out a joint operation against drug traffic with the Director of Custom and Correction in the Aceh, Riau, and Bali regions toward the collection of 428 kilograms of methamphetamine and 162,932 ecstasy pills. Director of Drug Crime Baraiskrim Polri Brigadier Jenderal Pol Mukti Joharsa explained that the first disclosure in the North Aceh region was by securing two suspects. They act as storage for methamphetamine in the forest. In this disclosure, he said the perpetrators' mode was methamphetamine weight 348 kilograms entering from Malaysia via Johor Laut. He transfers the prohibited items to a river area near North Aceh. Then methamphetamine was stored in the forest. For the second case, the circulation of 80 kg of methamphetamine with 20,930 items of ecstasy was stored in Riau. This item comes from Malaysia. The result of this disclosure secured one suspect with the initial H, the one-star general. That the third case occurred in Bali. In this province, a total of 140 ecstasy pills were found with a total of 10 suspects. Next news, an earthquake measuring 6.4 on the Richter scale rocked the Bantul area, the special region of Yogyakarta. An earthquake rocked Yogyakarta on June 30, 2023. The earthquake was felt in several areas on the island of Java. It was not that many buildings were damaged by the earthquake. In addition, one resident was reported to have died as a result of the earthquake in Bantul, Yogyakarta. Commander Wahyu Pristiawan Suntoro said several people were injured as a result of the June 30 to 2023 Bantul earthquake. 9 people were injured. Note that until early this morning, hundreds of damage points were recorded throughout the special region of Yogyakarta area. The total impact earthquake damage for the special region of Yogyakarta is 137 units. Last news, the leader of the Al Zaitun Panji Gumilang Islamic boarding school was summoned by the police. Islamic boarding school Al Zaitun commits blasphemy in Indonesia. Panji Gumilang, who is the leader of the Al Zaitun Islamic boarding school, is in the public spotlight regarding the various polemics that have occurred. Most recently, he was reported to the National Police Criminal Investigation Unit in connection with a case of alleged blasphemy. The Director for General Crimes, Brigadier General Juhandani Raharjo Puro, said that now the two reports have been brought together to be investigated. According to the Islamic Education Research Journal Tabrani, Panji implements the 1-5 education system. This is a formal education system that is not interrupted from elementary to high level. Apart from that, Panji was also caught in a case of forging documents from the Al Zaitun Foundation. As for this case, it is now being handled directly by Barreskrim Mabes Polri. This case was rolling to court. In court, Panji was sentenced to 10 months in prison by a panel of judges at the Indramayu District Court in May 2012. The last news audience was the closing of our meeting today. I am Muhammad Fajul Karani and all the work rebates in charge of thank you for your togethers. Always watch accurate news and see you.